So, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Are you fasting today? What about you, Oscar? All right. Well, I feel honored today to be recorded for the first time in SGP, and I never expect that the people or the participant will be as many as this. So yeah, thank you so much. And today I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. Something that is really important in my life. So in 2018, I always had a really tough discussion with Rias and with Umi. So we argue a lot. We argue a lot, and sometimes things like that. Yeah, that happened back then. I deliver my idea, but turns out they always rejected my idea, and they refused my idea. And then I was just thinking, why didn't they just say yes of what I was saying? And why didn't they just agree of my idea? And then I realized that I need to learn something to deliver my idea. I need to learn something to sell about my idea. And at the end of the day, my friend told me about something that is so much powerful to sell our idea. So this thing is something called elevator pitch. Have you ever heard about it before? No? So yeah, it's actually not familiar in Indonesia, but most of the time I always hear about what elevator pitch is in the Western. So before I talk or before I explain about it, let me tell you something. Why this is important and why do you need to learn about it? So if you are trying to apply for scholarship, if you are trying to apply for a job, and if you are trying to do business pitching, I think you need to learn about it. So what is actually elevator pitch? So elevator pitch is a statement or theory of presentation in a way that our speaking partner would easily understand and would easily accept of what we are saying. Why is it called elevator pitch? Because the duration itself is really limited. So just like some people say that elevator pitch, it takes 3 minutes to share about the whole idea. And some, they say that it takes 20 to 30 seconds to tell about our idea in our complicated idea. So do you get it what elevator pitch mean? Not yet? Little bit. So just like in our mind, we have a lot of information, we have a lot of idea, and we have, like complicated idea. And elevator pitch will help us how to deliver our idea in a simple way. So it is usually used for someone who wants to do business pitching, and it is usually used for someone who go to job fair and they meet with the recruiter or HR, and just imagine that if you come to job fair, there are a lot of applicants, and how can you make yourself as outstanding applicant? And this thing will help you to make you as a unique applicant. And also, just imagine that if you get into elevator and usually when you go to the upstairs, you only have like 30 seconds or 3 minutes to go to the upstairs, and that's the time that you only have. And while you have kind of that conversation, you need to be interested so that your speaking partner will, like have partnership or doing closing in really short time. So you understand now what? All right. So in 2019, I applied for a scholarship and successfully went to interview session. I proposed my project, but sadly, I was rejected. And that's the moment where my friend told me about elevator pitches. So now how to make or how to arrange elevator pitch? The first thing that you need to understand is that can you read it?
No.
Yeah, it's goib, All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, that elevator pitch is used for someone who wants to do business pitching, interview job, or interview for scholarship, or if we want to share our idea, but like different. If we want to sell our idea, if we want to do business pitching, so the schema would be different. So today I'm going to be focused only on how we sell or how we deliver our idea. So the first thing that we need to do, we need to describe the problem. Describe the problem means that we don't directly deliver our idea, but we need to propose about the problem that they may face or the problem that the organization face. The second one, you need to share value or share the solution. So not directly. So let me give you an example. So if you get into the elevator and somebody talks to you and asks you, what do you do? So for example, I'm running English Cafe. English Cafe is the English Cafe concept course in Indonesia, and now we have like 120 branches around Indonesia, for example. And that's what I call really normative. That's only say what we are doing. But for elevator pitch, they would say that if somebody talks to us and asks us, what do you do? We come up with a problem or we come up with the data. So for example, do you know what? Like in Indonesia, we have a huge market of English. Like a lot of students in university, they really interested or they really want to speak English. So that's why, but most of English course institution, they learn in conservative way and in old way, for example. So that's why let's describe the problem and the second. So that's why we are here in English Cafe. We come up as the first English Cafe concept English course in Indonesia. They learn in a fun way, not only learning English, but they also can hang out in cafe, just like that. So one of the great elevator pitch that I've ever found in English cafe was Jalu. Yes, you. So you can big plus to Jalu, guys.
By the way, he is a public speaker mentor, right?
Yeah, he used to. That's why.
Headmaster.
Master. Why I say so? Because normal people, if they want to deliver their idea, they would say that, guys, TikTok is now very interesting. Let's make TikTok content. That's really normative. That's without elevator pitch. And probably the other participant of or in the meeting will respond that that's pretty much hard and it's not easy to handle it. But Jalu, as a great elevator pitch, said that he comes up from this. I still remember sharply what Jalu said back then. Guys, do you still remember what our vision? Our vision is we want to become the best and the biggest English course in the world, right? And our vision are getting 10 international awards, getting 20 national awards, and making English as our habit, right? But what we are doing now is not hitting there. So just like this is our vision and mission, but we are hitting there. We go to the wrong path. So remember, come up with the problem or with the data, and then at the end of the day, Jalu said that. So what about we make content or our TikTok content is really good so that other people will recognize what English Cafe is. And another institution, or 2 minutes left, all right, thank you. Another institution would recognize us as an English course which is interesting. So the idea of making TikTok content and this idea of making TikTok content actually is the same. But the way we deliver it will create another response and another result. Get it? All right. So if you are applying for scholarship and having interview, or if you want to do business pitching, you can use this theory. So Sandiaga Uno, actually, he ever shared about what elevator pitch is. Because like investor, they don't have pretty much time to talk with other people, right? So sometimes we just meet in the lobby. Sometimes we just meet in elevator. Sometimes we just meet in front of the door. And we only have really short time to propose our project, to propose our proposal, to propose our idea, so that using this theory or elevator pitch will help us to make the investor or our speaking partner interest to us. Thank you.